Alright, so we're going to go ahead and work today on polynomials, topic polynomials Z4. We're going to be adding and subtracting polynomials. So here what you are going to do, you need to try to remember from before that we can only add terms that have the same variable. So for example, here I have 6n plus 3 plus n plus 6. So here I can only combine the terms with the n, so the 6n with the n. Now since the second n doesn't have a number, it actually has a 1 in front of it. So when we add both of those, that is going to be 6n plus 1n, that will give us 7n. Then from there we have to add the second number. So we have the positive 3 and a positive 6. So 3 plus 6 is going to give us positive 9. So then go ahead and type that over here into our IXL. 7n plus 9. And that is what you need to do there. So you're only going to add the ones that have the same variable together or the same exponents. We'll see some of those in a moment. Now if you look at this next one, you have more terms. Now you have some with exponents also. So we have 4k squared plus 7k plus 9. All of that in a parentheses minus 7k plus 2. Now in this case, because there is only one squared, so this is the only term that has a squared, there's no other squareds anywhere here. So then that one is going to stay the same. It is not going to change. So we're going to have 4k squared. Now we have to keep in mind that here we are subtracting now. So we're going to go on to the next one. Now we're going to do the 7k with the 7k. But remember, this is a minus. So 7k minus 7k, that's going to become 0. You're taking away the same thing. So that's not going to be there anymore. Okay. Then the next term, the 9 and the 2. See, I can only put those together because they don't have a variable. And remember, we are subtracting. So we have 9 minus 2. That gives us a positive 7. So this is my expression that I'm going to type in to IXL. So 4k, type here, click that blue box to put the exponent. Make sure that once you finish typing the exponent, you click again besides that so it moves it down, and then plus 7. If you continue writing that in the exponent, you will be getting the wrong answer. Okay. Another example here. So I'll leave that one there, that way you can see it if you need to the previous one. I'm going to write this next one. So then now here what we're going to do is we have m squared, a 5 without a variable, and then m squared, and then an m, and then another number without a variable. So the ones that we are going to combine here are the 4m squared with the 5m squared. Now this is an addition, so we're going to add them. So 4 plus 5, that is going to give us a total of 9m squared. Then the next term, we have the 5 with the other 5, the one that does not have the variable. So then when I add those, 5 plus 5, it's going to give me plus 10. And then if I look at the second parenthesis, I'm done with the first parenthesis. If I look at the second parenthesis, we still have this number here that we have not used, the 6m. Because there is nothing else with just an m by itself, it's the only one, it is going to stay the same. It is not going to change. So plus 6m. And that will be my final answer there. Now, I don't know if this will work. It probably will though. But you always want to rewrite them. So I'm going to type it in like to see if it works or not. So what you'd want to do normally is rewrite this as 9m squared plus 6m plus 10. You want to go from the highest exponent to the lowest. Exponent of 2, exponent of 1, and then no exponent. Let me try to type it in this way, see if it works. So. Okay, so I typed it all correctly, submit. It does work. Okay, so you can type it either way. It doesn't matter in which order these are, as long as you have all the correct numbers. Okay, so this next one is just like the first one. Go ahead and answer this next one. We have 6k plus 3 minus 4k plus 1. So here I'm subtracting. So I have to do minus. So I have 6k minus 4k. So 6 minus 4, it's going to give me 2k. And then I have the 3 minus a 1. So 3 minus 1, that's a positive 2. So plus 2. And that will be my result. So 2k plus 2. Okay. And then this is the same type of example. It's over and over again. You only combine the ones that have the same letter or same exponent. I'm going to go ahead and jump a level so you can see the next kind of question. So the next kind of question looks like this. It's still the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and answer this one real quick. I have negative. Now remember that if it doesn't have a number, it has a 1. So if from the beginning you want to place it, I recommend you do so you don't get confused with that. So minus 1d plus 5 plus negative 4d exponent 3 minus 3d exponent 3 plus 4. Okay, so I'm looking at d. There's only one term with a d. There is no other d with no exponent. Oh, I wrote this one wrong. There's a 2 here, not a 3. Okay. So there's only one with a d, so that one's going to stay the same. So negative 1d. Then we have the 5, no variable. The only other one without a variable is the 4. Now this is an addition. So 5 plus 4 gives us positive 9. If you notice the next two terms, one of them has d exponent 3, but it's the only one. There's no other one. And then you have a d exponent 2, but there's no other exponents too, so they're going to stay the same. So minus, because it's a negative there, minus 4d exponent 3 minus 3d exponent 2. So I'm going to go ahead and type that into my IXL. Negative 1d plus 9 minus 4d exponent 3. Make sure you click to move it down. Minus 3d exponent 2. Double check everything's typed in correct. It is. We can submit. All right, and you're going to keep doing the same thing. So I'm going to jump up a level again. So if you notice here, same thing you're doing, but there's a lot of different exponents. So on this one, we have negative 9k4 plus 3k3 plus 2k2 plus 2k plus 2 minus 5k minus 1. So if you notice on this one, there's only one exponent 4, there's only one exponent 3, there's only one exponent 2. So those are going to stay the same. They are not going to change because there's nothing to change them with. So negative 9k4 plus 3k3 plus 2k2. Okay. Now for the next terms. Now we have 2k minus 5k. So 2 subtract 5. That's going to end up giving us negative 3k. So from 2 you are taking away 5. That is negative 3. Now my next term the positive 2 minus negative 1. Remember the time you have minus negative, that becomes positive. So in reality here, you have 2 plus 1. That is going to give you a plus 3. So we're going to type in our answer into IXL just like that. Now if you notice on IXL, I can't jump up a level anymore. So what that means is this is the hardest type of question you will get. It will not get any harder than this. Let me go ahead and type that in. So negative 9k exponent 4. Click on there, type, plus 3k exponent 3 plus 2k exponent 2 minus 3k plus 3. Okay, so I'm going to double check I typed everything correctly. 9k4, 3k3, 2k2 minus 3k. Yep, everything's correct. So submit that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stop there. This is what you're going to be doing. If you have questions, please do let me know. Ask any questions that you might have on Google Classroom, and I will try to answer them as quickly as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the notes again, so if you need to look at them. I have the examples here. You can pause the video so that you can look at these examples. Okay. You can pause the video to look at some of these examples that I did there. Okay, I'm going to move this up. Again, you have these examples here. You can pause the video, come back and look at them so that you can follow the steps that you need to answer the questions.